What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, man. Now, everybody in the world, the NFL world, is reacting to the news that the Browns executives put out and pretty much told Mary Kay that Deshaun Watson is winning this battle. Now, to all the people that thought I was lying, can y'all give me a damn apology for saying that I was lying? Because they saying that this is for real, that Deshaun Watson is doing better than SHEDEUR as of right now. Now, I'm here to tell you, I don't know what the case is. I don't know what the future holds for my dog. But one thing I can definitively say, it's a bunch of bullshit that's going on in Cleveland yet again, dog. And I want to hear these reporters that work up there call them out on their BS, because that is what's happening. They're painting a picture trying to be Picasso, but it's looking like a Fugazio. That's what it's looking like. Hell, even Pat McAfee got in on the action today and went off, bruh. Mel Kiper went off, bruh. Even Cleveland Brown reporters and former players is going off, bruh, because Mary Kay has to be stopped. She gotta be stopped, bro, because I don't know who keep feeding her information, but it's looking very, very interesting to me that she's trying to create a narrative, and we know who the people is that rock out with her narratives. We know the reporters that goes in and show love to Mary Kay, but I'm telling you right now, this is not a good look if you're a SHEDEUR Sanders fan, because if this is true, this is groundbreaking and it is horrendous if this is the case. And it furthermore, let me know Todd Monken ain't got no control over nothing. So if this is for real, I'm telling you right now, Todd Monken is a non-factor. That's what he is in this whole debate. Let's listen to this.
Mary Kay Cabot. Cabot is Mary Kay.
That is the most improbable development we've seen in a long time, given the amount of time he's missed. You talk to quarterbacks that have torn an Achilles, it is a skill diminishing injury. He's done it twice. And when you talk to quarterbacks at the end of their careers, like the Brett Favres, the Dan Marinos, it's not their arm, it's their feet and their legs. And I would just be surprised, like when the bullets are flying and he has to show some short area quickness, movement in the pocket, I would just be surprised, given the amount of time that he has, that he could still move. I have no doubt that he could throw the ball effectively. Like, this offense should be way better, but I would just be surprised that Deshaun Watson could start and play at a high level for 17 games.
Mary Kay Cabot.
Start and play at a high level for 17 games. Shout out to the homeboy JK. He retweeted this. He says, Browns reporter lies. GM Barry crushes fake news. I expect SHEDEUR Sanders to have more of a command over offense. I don't know if Deshaun Watson. Now, this was just yesterday.
Since we've been here, and that'll hold true in the quarterback room. We're looking for performance. We like to keep at least 3 quarterbacks on the 53-man roster, provided that they earn the spot, and another on the practice squad.
Where does SHEDEUR sit right now? What are your expectations for him this year?
To take another step and keep growing and learning. I think he's had a really nice offseason. He did a really nice job at voluntary minicamp. I think his improvements in decision-making and pocket management by the end of the year, and certainly what we've seen so far in a very short spring, have been positive. And I expect him to have more command of the offense and better ball security and situational awareness as we go into year 2.
Does Deshaun have an advantage over him?
I don't know that any player has an advantage. I think certainly experience helps. I wouldn't say that in and of itself gives any player an advantage. But at the end.
Now, that was Andrew Berry yesterday. Y'all want to know what came out today? This is what came out today. With my breaking news here that Deshaun Watson has taken the lead over SHEDEUR Sanders in the Browns quarterback competition and has the inside track to win it, I think they should declare him QB1 ASAP and let the first team offense start to cook. There's no time to waste. This is what Mary Kay has said. Guys, if this is true, the trust issue between the media and the fans in Cleveland is gone. It's gone. Because now the front office can't be trusted at all. Now, this was Mel Kiper today.
I'm glad you're with me on SHEDEUR because I don't have many friends in this
me and you, Todd. Me and you.
Yeah.
You tell Todd McShade. Now it's me and you. Okay? Forget
yeah, I know.
Todd.
I know. It's like I don't get it. I really don't understand what's going on with SHEDEUR. I don't understand why people just want to keep the hating and hating and hating. It's like I don't get it. I mean, leave the kid alone, please.
Totally
I mean, come
agree.
on.
Totally
They won't
agree.
give this kid. They won't give him any credit for anything he did. They bring up QBR. I got a name for QBR, and I won't repeat what it is. But I'm not going to say what I say to everybody else on the air. But it doesn't mean anything to me. None of this stuff means that you watch. There was an article where Kuiper's talking about Sanders. Do you even watch the games? Yeah, I watch them. Do you? Is what I would say to that guy. Do you? I watched every snap SHEDEUR had. You obviously didn't. I'm talking about the guy that wrote that article. He obviously did. He looked at QBR, looked at whatever nonsense he wanted to look at, and he made his determination. He didn't watch every snap. We did, right? We did, and I know I did.
Yep.
And I saw every play he made. I saw everything. There's going to be some good, bad, and ugly, but there was a lot of pretty good.
Facts. Shout out to Mel Kiper for being a real
It's disappointing is the words I want to use here. It's disappointing to me that all we had was a week of practices and already now the narrative is flipped. And I'm not saying that Mary Kay's wrong. I think Mary Kay's dead on, and I think she's getting it from people that are telling her what's going on. It is very disappointing to me that SHEDEUR felt like he never had a real shot in this. I don't love that it happened this quickly. At least humor me and make it seem like a quarterback competition instead of what this is being delivered as, which is Deshaun after 3 days all of a sudden won the job.
Yeah, they've had 3 practices of install. Of course Deshaun's going to look better. He's done install more than SHEDEUR. SHEDEUR has yet to do an install.
Yeah.
He didn't get reps last year. Okay? So, and I think I've said it with you guys. I've certainly said it on other shows. Like, this isn't a surprise. This isn't a revelation. Deshaun is inevitably going to look like the better quarterback during the offseason program. No questions about it, because he's been through it.
Yes, bro. So even themselves is calling Mary Kay
this
bullshit.
season. And what they are seeing right now, they are making this decision based on performance alone. They're not making this decision based on quarterback development, and they're not making it based on what they need in next year's draft. They're looking out there, and they're making their decision based on who is going to give them the best chance to win games this season. And what they are seeing right now in practice, and what I actually saw on the first day of voluntary minicamp that was open to the media, was I saw what looked to me like a quality starting quarterback out there in Deshaun Watson, someone who had done the job before, understands it, operated efficiently. He was, and I wrote that day, that I wrote that he won day one. And then he came back on the days that were closed to us, and he had ended up earning the starting reps. And he was going first based on what they had seen. And so what I've been hearing is that he emerged from that voluntary minicamp ahead of SHEDEUR Sanders. And at this point right now, he has the inside track to win the starting job. And I just tweeted after I wrote that breaking news, after that, I just said, if that's going to be the case, then you might as well just go and declare him that sooner than later, as soon as possible, because they've got to get this first team offense working together. They cannot wait until the end of training camp to let those guys cook and get all their work together. It's got to start happening now if they want to look like a functional offense in 2026.
So that was Mary Kay, and I don't want to call this lady out her name, but this lady full of shit, man. We just got to wait and see, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on. Till next time, man. Shake that haters.